everyone, and welcome back to my K-pop tarot channel. Today I'm going to be doing one of my subscribers requested reading, which is on ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse. I recently did ITZY's one and they wanted me to do Ryujin one as well. While watching this video, please keep in mind that this is all for entertainment purposes only. I don't claim to know the future, the thoughts, the person is telling what my cards are pointing to me. Take my words with a grain of salt, not as a literal fact, because my interpretations might be completely incorrect. And yeah, without further ado, subscribe, like, and let's start. Who is ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse? Who is she going to marry? This one. ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse. Who is this person? Please describe it to me. ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse. This one, the top one. And ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse. 3 cards, please. ITZY member Ryujin, future spouse. Who is she going to marry? Thank you. Literally these 2 cards came out. So, what cards did we get? Let's see them. Interesting. I don't want to speculate about her sexuality, but there's literally 4 out of 5 cards that feature girl in them. I got the cards of Child Magical, also card of Goddess. As well as that, I also got the card of Mars in Virgo, Criticism. From the Tarot, I got the card of 4 of Wands and the card of 5 of Swords. So, a lot to take in. So, first of all, this is a person who is very magical in terms of, they see potential for sacred beauty in all things. They believe that everything is possible, so they are very hopeful and they are very, I would say, kind of optimistic, even when they have gone through like so much hard times, like through judgment, through criticism, through fighting with their close friends, their family even, possibly. They still, believe that there are good things in this world, that everything is going to be okay. I don't think that they are the person who will go into like depression that easily, and I believe that they are someone who believes in miracles and not someone who uses their energy and action, for not growing up, for not maturing. I could even say that this person could be a bit naive in a way. They are someone who could bring in like a storm to Ryujin's life. They express, their feminine side through wisdom, and as well as that, I also think that they are very sensual type of person. They like nature, and they are someone who likes to pose and be in the center of attention quite a lot of times. But they are also someone who, likes to party, likes to have a good time, maybe even go to other countries, explore them, visit some sort of festivals, enjoy concerts, and so on. I reckon that this is a person who could be stubborn if they believe that something is, not going in the way that should be, like somehow corruption is included, or somehow opinions of others are not heard. This is the type of person who will stick to, less fortunate, and they are not afraid to fight for other people's words, opinions, thoughts, ideas, and so on. So they are not the type of person who would like sit quietly like in a meetings. No, they would say whatever they think, even if things or their words might come out a bit harsh. Sometimes they still going to say them. It doesn't matter to who, even if this person is like your boss, they don't care about that. They don't care about traditional like hierarchy system. They like their truth, and I believe that they are someone who is very protective of others that they love and support. I could even like guess that this person sometimes could open their mouth way too much, and like spill some secrets that weren't supposed to be, said, just because they are like talking type of personality, maybe even like some sort of extroverted type of personality this person has, or just even if they are like introverted, they are not afraid to speak up their mind. And as well as that, we also got a card of criticism. So criticism is a card that, first of all, is Mars Virgo energy that can, found a good outlet in skilled work and craftsmanship. Many people with this planet sign combination are attracted to medicine, and especially areas such as surgery in which great care and precision is necessary. They also often are skilled with machinery or motors. If the conception of the Mars Virgoin does not allow this ability for precision or detailed work to be expressed, it can manifest and provide great satisfaction as a specialist spare time interest. Virgos always like to plan things carefully, not liking to fritter away energies, and although Mars usually provides an excessive excess of energy, in this sign it is well directed and never wasted. This card indicates a propensity for success and even prominences in work for all well-rounded organization, probably in areas in which analysis and study of health, medicine, complementary healing, or dietary control is important. Mars Virgorians tend to be perfectionists and may set themselves impossible standards. In extreme cases, there is a danger that they can make themselves uncomfortable or even ill with this self-indefined pressure. Often it manifests in supercritical behavior toward others, picking on faults to compensate for what the Mars Virgians feel to be his or her own failure. So they can be sometimes way too critical or way too perfectionist in areas that they really, really care, and that I could almost feel like this trait of theirs could be the turning point for a lot of people, not, to be like jealous of them, or, always pinpoint their mistakes. And just, I think that this is a very attention or in a spotlight having to be person who always has haters, but also people that really, really love, and almost to the point of like, obsession to this person's, like personality. That's what I get. I get this feeling like it's 50-50. Well, if like some people are either going to love this person like so much, or they're just going to be like people who despises this type of person with like passion, and there's like no in between. I don't know why. So now we move on to connection. What will be the connection between ITZY member Ryujin and her future spouse? What will be the connection between Ryujin and her future spouse? I'm going to take this one. What will Ryujin and her future spouse will have in common with one another? What are their similarities? I'm going to take the top card. And what will be the challenges of this relationship? Thank you. And I'm also going to take one card from Oracle. What is going to be the relationship between Ryujin and her future spouse? Connection. What is the connection? I'm going to take this, the top card, as I always do. Okay, so let's see. The connection, I got the card of Seven of Wands and the card of flirtation. So they're going to have really like fun and action orientated, love to one another. I could see them like teasing each other a lot, flirting with one another, maybe gifting flowers, chocolates, and even traveling somehow is included. Maybe both of them have a really big liking towards exploring other countries, tourist-like attractions, and so on. But I could see this like being really super fun connection, and I think that both of them have manifested this connection because both of them like have went through various challenges of being pinpointed and like almost having the need to protect themselves. And this relationship may spread like some sort of movement and growth to both of them, mental things. I could also see like maybe Ryujin getting creative innovation and ideas from having this like sort of comfortable and really like relaxing type of relationship. I think that both of them will trust each other to feel vulnerable and continue to share their ideas with one another because they will have like super deep trust in one another. Like some like even thoughts will not be able to like be said, and you just know what the other person is trying to communicate you through like eye contact, through like special signs that you will learn and appreciate with one another. I see this like as really deep and physically and spiritually deep connection. So this is really nice. But I could see some challenges being as well, that one party of this relationship could be a bit like way too self-orientated sometimes. But I think that if they continue to put in effort into this relationship and continue to just be in their like safe bubble which they will create with this relationship, I think that this connection has like a really important part for both of their lives, and I could see them treasuring this connection and this like relationship for a lifelong time. What will be the similarities between Ryujin and her future spouse? Like what will they have in common with one another? Interestingly enough, I got the card of Four of Wands, but this time around it's in reverse position. And if you guys noticed, we got that card for the future spouse like description. So this just right here tells me that what will they have in common with one another is the actually how different both of them are. So what do I mean by that? If one party is like extroverted and really like has so many friends, the other one is going to be like a bit closed off, like some sort of introverted, and they will have like one or two like best friends and not many, not that much. Like if one person really likes to go out to festivals, the other person is not going to like that, and they will prefer to like stay home like watch TV and so on. But I reckon that if this connection is really, really deep and really integrated into their lives, I think that both of them will realize and will have that, understanding towards other type of people, who are different from you, and they are very tolerant to other people's thoughts, opinions, and just in general very appreciative of the human species in general. So that, I think, is what they will have in common with one another. And finally, what will be the challenges of this relationship? Challenges, and we got the card of Lovers. So really, really interesting card. Maybe, I don't want to say it, but there is a possibility that they will not get married at all through their relationship, or if they do get married, it's going to require quite a lot of time for them to make the decisions. Because if I'm being completely honest, I think that they will have choices, or maybe a break in communication, some sort of disharmony, the need to find self-love, and maybe throughout their relationship they are going to break up at some point and maybe get back together after a while. I could see hearts being broken, even some sort of imbalanced partnership, or one person could try and codepend on other person way too much. This could also indicate some sort of reality in which sometimes they will not have enough time to meet up in person, through kiss each other, hold hands, appreciate one another, give hugs, in real life. And they will have to surely focus on things that aren't eye to eye, hand to hand, through social media platforms, for example, through FaceTiming, calls, through messages, and so on. And I could even say that there could be a moment in this relationship where they will feel unsure if they have the passion to continue, so maybe it's the lack of love at some point, and I could see them breaking up at some point and then getting back together. Yeah, that's the challenge, which is really, really interesting, because Lovers as a challenge is somehow a bit concerning, but also very interesting card to get. Finally, we move on to the most controversial but probably the most interesting part for you guys. In this, I will try and predict the possible zodiac signs that could be found in the birth chart of Ryujin's future spouse. What do I mean by that? It doesn't necessarily have to be their sun main zodiac sign. Of course, it could indicate that, but it could also mean, their sun, their Mars, their Venus, their Mercury, their moon, rising, and so on, signs in their birth chart. So yeah, without further ado, what are the signs that could be found in Ryujin from ITZY future spouse's birth chart? I'm going to take this one, the top one. What are the signs that could be found in Ryujin's future spouse's zodiac sign? This one. Zodiac sign, what did I say? In birth chart of Ryujin's future spouses. What are the zodiac signs that could be found in Ryujin from ITZY, future spouses, birth chart. What are they? This one. This is way too many cards. One more. This one. Interesting. So we got the card of Virgo, the card of Aries, the card of Cancer, 2 cards for Leo, and also the card of Sagittarius. Quite a lot of fire energy. Virgo is earth and Cancer is water. So I got 4 cards that represent fire, 1 card for earth and 1 card for water. And if I'm being complete, I don't know why, but I also got 2 cards that represent number 5, so that number could also be significant somehow. I'm not sure, maybe it's like their date, birth month, birth date, birth year, or something like that. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and if you have any other recommendations, please leave them in the comment section down below. Goodbye.